Haunted Flower, and yesterday I saw When in Rome. When in Rome was directed by Mark Steven Johnson, the director of Ghost Rider and Daredevil, so all this time he spent with superheroes has definitely prepared him for a romantic comedy. The writers of this movie also wrote Old Dogs, not a good sign. Amazingly, this movie was an improvement from Old Dogs, despite the horrible plot and the dialogue that occasionally makes you want to cringe. It stars Kristen as a young woman focused on her career with no time for love. After getting drunk at her sister's wedding, decides to pull coins out of a fountain and consequently attracts a merry band of stalkers who fall in love with her. She is attracted to Nick, played by Josh Duhamel, but worries he might be one of these false loves. Wow. I believed I would outright hate this movie, that it would have nothing to offer, that Kristen Bell's string of bad luck in movies would continue, and that Josh Duhamel's Transformers background would fail miserably to impress me. The premise is ridiculous, and the last third of the movie suffers badly when the writers fail to properly resolve the ending. Like the movie The Invention of Lying, this is one of those comedies that starts with a hook and has a lot of funny situations and then drops the ball in the last act. Before that, though, I did laugh a lot. The characters of Beth and Nick are pretty funny together because Beth is socially awkward and she's good at embarrassing herself in front of a crowd, and Nick is pretty accident prone, so they get themselves into a lot of funny and embarrassing situations, and there's a lot of slapstick. Nick walks off into a hole by accident better than Sandra Bullock in All About Steve, and that just about killed me. Kristen Bell is very cute, sweet, funny, vulnerable, and my favorite scene with her was when she was drunk in the fountain picking up the coins, talking to the statue, but she couldn't save this movie either because the ending is just terrible. John Heder was the worst of the group of admirers. He had an over-the-top stage magician character, and I got the sense that he resented every second of being there, and it came across in the movie, and so he wasn't funny. On the flip side, Will Arnett had an over-the-top Italian artist character, and he believed in it enough to really pull off the jokes. Danny DeVito was okay as an older sausage king guy. It's nothing like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, so what are you really going to expect? The best of the group of guys was Dax Shepard as the conceited male model. I know I saw most of his jokes in the trailer, but his line delivery killed. Nick's best friend Puck, played by Bobby Moynihan, is someone I really wanted to write off as a Jack Black impersonator. After a while, though, his one-liners were really funny, and my husband thought he probably had the best one-liner in the movie. The big surprise for me in this movie was Josh Duhamel. I've seen his stock performance as a soldier in Transformers, and in this movie, he managed to be cute, charming, funny, and very likable. Until like the ending of the movie where he had to make a big speech that was just written terribly. Basically, you should watch this movie until the last great big joke, which is a bunch of people crammed into a small yellow car. I don't know why, but I guess I still find clown cars to be a little bit funny. After that, it's all downhill. There are no more good jokes. The first 2/3 of this movie could get about like a B from me for comedy, but the last part of the movie gets a D for writing. So this movie gets maybe a C average if you're rating. Rent it, but do not pay money to see it in the theater.
Hey, come check us out at hauntedflower.com for fantastic apparel, action figures, and collectibles. Also, you can Google Haunted Flower and find our MySpace profile, Facebook fan page, Rotten Tomatoes reviews, and I'm on Twitter. If you're local to the Indianapolis area, visit indiemojo.com for details on how you can win free screening passes.
Be sure to check back for my next movie because I'm going to be doing a top 5 movie romances, and I think you'll be pretty surprised with what I like in comparison to most of the ladies. Also, I'm going to be reviewing Dear John. Guys, if you're stuck in a situation for a date for Valentine's Day and you have to choose between Dear John and When in Rome, When in Rome might be the better choice, in my opinion, for you guys. I haven't seen the Valentine's Day movie yet, but if or when I do, I will let you know what I thought of it. I really did like Love Actually. I'm worried what the Americans are going to do with this sort of multiple story premise. I'm hoping that it's cute and doesn't give me a toothache because the trailer looks sickeningly sweet.